Yeah.
And then according to Anxiety and Depression Association of America, it affects over 40 million people 18 and older. Because I've had anxiety, like I've had to pull the car over and like, because I wasn't coping though and dealing with what I needed to deal with, and my body was talking to me.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, I mean, I had panic attacks. I remember in college and trying to figure out what that was. And it ultimately, because stress, it'll stress you. And then once you stress.
The guy you were dating was awful too. He would have stressed me out as well. Put a pin in that. That guy.
I was like, again,
that guy would have given me anxiety too. But anyway.
Yes. But at that time, I mean, I'll say this, the stress was so bananas that, and that's the thing when you're in high school and stuff, to get back, it just, you're still figuring out how to do stuff. You don't have the tools to adulting yet. That's what being young in high school and all that is, figuring it out, right? But also, ultimately, all the stress of all of that stuff, I started getting panic attacks, and then I lost my hair. I had alopecia. And which is a huge female baldness, and it's a huge thing that can affects a lot of women. I think there's this huge percentage, actually, something between 40-50% of women have some form of this, and there are grades of it. There's like the one and done, where it's like an emotional thing and then it goes away, and then you kind of help it along. There's one where it's for the rest of your life. And the most extreme is where you lose all the hair all over your body, right?
Wow. And that can be from stress.
And it's stress related. I mean, it's an autoimmune disorder and stuff like that, but it's also, it's stress related for sure. And I think a lot of autoimmune diseases are like that. In my case, it happened in the middle of a show.
Oh, wow.
During a quick change.
Oh my God!
Oh,
really?
Yeah. And then I had literally 5 minutes to go all the way downstairs into the bottom.
Oh thing. Yeah, Purchase College. Doing a play.
And then I
which play?
Bomb and Gilly. No, it was the one acts that David Bridell did. Oh, yeah. And I changed into a mime. From a little kid into a mime. Yeah. And so I had to put like this top hat on and everything, and I had a quick dresser help me, and she goes, "What happened to your head?" And I went, "What do you mean?" And I was putting up my hair up in a bun, and she goes, "See, look." And then there's like literally a silver dollar's worth bald spot right at the back of my head right there. And it's usually off center to the back. And it was like, I could feel her finger just like touching. I could feel it right now. I was like, what?
Don't touch it. Thank you.
And then, but it was in the middle of a quick change. I had to do the show. So I was just like, whatever, put the hat on, let's go. And then we do the show. I run home. I like look, and I think my life is over. And I mean, I want to be an actress, for crying out loud. I'm going to be bald, no way. I'm like,
it's more anxiety on top of everything.
Straight up. I call my mom, thank God my aunt was a nurse, and she said, it's this, go to a dermatologist, and they have a whole thing for it. You do these like cortisone shots on your head and stuff. Wow. And it comes in and comes back. I had like peach fuzz it was a whole thing, but I was hiding it from everybody. It was just so stressful. And then in that time I realized I have to figure out a different way for me on how to process stress. Because my body does not take stress off. My mind can. I can stress myself out, but my body will not receive it well.
What steps did you take to
I stopped coffee for a whole year. Wow. I stopped. We were doing yoga anyway, so I really got into the yoga part of it, of school, and then breathing and just, learning how to let things rock. Like let it go, not always, because if you're a high achiever, if you're a people pleaser, if you're like all those things. So you just have to find ways to do the tools to process that info and be like, oh, okay, it's not me, it's them, or this is how I deal with this at that time. There's also young stuff. As you get older, you let a lot of the young stuff go. Yeah. And that's been really helpful.
It's a beauty of age.
But but even still now, stress, if I stress too much or whatever, there's going to be, I always watch my hair fall in the shower.
Interesting. Your body talks to you.